Master Jiraiya, the Toad Sage of Mount Myoboku. In the vast chronicles of shinobi legends, there are names etched in power, and there are names etched in heart. Few ever hold both. Jiraiya of the Seinen was one such man. A warrior, a wanderer, a fool to some, a sage to others, but above all, a master whose shadow shaped the fate of generations. He was one of the fabled legendary Seinen, forged in the fires of war alongside Tsunade and Orochimaru. While his comrades were feared for their cruelty or revered for their skill, Jiraiya carried something else entirely. Behind his boisterous laughter and playful antics was a soul honed sharp by hardship. A shinobi whose spirit was unyielding and whose heart never stopped believing in the possibility of peace. Known as the Toad Sage, Jiraiya commanded the mighty techniques of Mount Myoboku, calling forth titanic toads and weaving jutsu that bent the tide of battle. His Rasengan shattered enemies, his summoning shook the battlefield, and his mind, brilliant in both strategy and creativity, turned hopeless wars into victories. Yet what truly defined him was not his strength, but his humanity. He bore the weight of failures. His student Nagato, once a child of hope, who fell into darkness, his comrade Orochimaru, who abandoned the light, and his dream of peace, which seemed always just beyond his grasp. Still, he pressed forward. To Naruto, he was not just a master, he was family. He taught the boy not only jutsu, but resilience, purpose, and the strength to embrace bonds even when the world tried to sever them. He was the one who gave Naruto the tools to grow from an outcast into a hero. Every word he spoke, every lesson he carved into his student's heart, became the foundation of the future Hokage. But Jiraiya's greatness shone brightest in his end. Alone, deep in enemy territory, he faced the very student he once believed would save the world. Surrounded, broken, his body battered beyond repair, Jiraiya chose not despair, but defiance. With his last breath, he entrusted the future to Naruto, etching hope into the world with the ink of sacrifice. He died not in vain, but as the very thing he had always strived to be, a bridge to peace. Jiraiya was more than a shinobi, more than a sage. He was a dreamer who believed in a brighter tomorrow, even if he would never see it. And though the man is gone, his words, his will, and his laughter live on in every heart he touched. He is Jiraiya, the Toad Sage, the legendary Seinen, the man who taught the world that even in loss, the flame of hope never dies.